Ever since Amtrak began operating its passenger rail network in 1971, they have painted a variety of locomotives to commemorate their milestones and people that have served in the Amtrak community. In today's video, I will be talking about Amtrak's heritage units and their significance. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. P42DC number 130 is a classic red, white, and blue paint scheme known as the Phase 2 scheme, as it represents the colors of the United States. This locomotive replicates P42DC 145, which I'll talk about in a minute. This locomotive was painted for their 40th anniversary in 2011, as well as other P42DCs. Originally, the paint scheme was put on P42DC number 66. Now today, it can be seen on P42DC 130. P42DC number 145 is similar to 130 as it wears a red, white, and blue paint scheme representing the colors of the United States. This locomotive was also painted for its 40th anniversary. 145 ran on the exhibit train in 2011 for Amtrak's 40th anniversary with the consist of P40DC locomotive number 822, NPCU number 406, modified Bud 10-6 Heritage Sleeper and crew dorm number 120 Pacific Bend, 3 Heritage baggage cars used to house exhibits, and Amfleet Cafe car number 859999 used as a gift shop. P42DC number 156 is also a Phase 1 paint scheme painted for Amtrak's 40th anniversary. The paint scheme shows the classic Amtrak logo on the front, including on the sides with Amtrak's pointless arrow logo. P42DC number 184 is a Phase 4 paint scheme painted for their 40th anniversary. It wears a unique design with stripes on the front and sides, including a variety of colors. P42DC number 46 is one of Amtrak's commemorative paint schemes for their 50th anniversary. This locomotive was easy to pull off as it wasn't really painted. There is a Connecting America for 50 Years sticker on the side, along with the standard Phase 5 paint scheme, which is regularly seen on most of Amtrak's equipment. P42DC number 108 is also one of Amtrak's 50th anniversary locomotives. It wears a Phase 6 paint scheme which will debut on the new Siemens ALC-42 locomotives that have been already put into service. This locomotive stands out with its bright colors of red and blue. P42DC number 100 is a midnight blue paint scheme that pays tribute to Amtrak employees who work throughout the night to keep the trains moving. This locomotive wears a coat of paint that shows the color of dark blue, showing its identity that it is one of Amtrak's best paint schemes in my opinion. P42DC number 160 is a dash 8 locomotive in a Phase 3 paint scheme in a Pepsi can wrap, one of the world's best products to be sold. This locomotive wears an interesting design as the top of the locomotive wears a coat of some dark gray paint in addition to showing on the bottom with red, white, and blue stripes that represent the United States. ALC-42 number 301 is Amtrak's newest locomotive made by Siemens Mobility, one of America's biggest manufacturers. 301 is in a Day 1 paint scheme to a throwback of the unique design created for the first day of operations on May 1st, 1971. There will be more ALC-42s that will enter service in 2023 and will operate on Amtrak's routes in the majority in the Northeast. ACS-64 number 662 is a Phase 3 paint scheme which wears a wrap that is sponsored by video game developer Dovetail Games, as it's also an ad for Train Sim World 2. In addition to this being a Phase 3 paint scheme, it's also a heritage unit, showing that it celebrates Amtrak's 50th anniversary. This is also Amtrak's first electric heritage unit, but it also pays homage to the iconic AEM-7 locomotives, which were also in the Phase 3 paint scheme. P40DC number 822 wears a Phase 3 paint scheme that is similar to 145. P40DC 822 is on Empire service, which operates in upstate New York. As of 2021, 822 has been out of service for reasons that I don't know. P32ACDM numbers 700 through 705 and 707 through 717 wears a Phase 3 paint scheme with Empire Service logos on them. Additionally, they look similar to 822 and 145. NPCU number 406 is a non-powered control unit which operated on Amtrak's Downeaster service until 2020. Before 406 was converted to an NPCU, it was originally an F40PH locomotive and was used from 1988, the day it was built, to 2011 until eventually it was an NPCU. 406 was an NPCU on Amtrak's Downeaster service from the early 2010s to 2020 for about 5 to 10 years, until it had issues and it had to be stored, where it has never been operated to this day. Amtrak has been consistent with its designs of liveries and paint schemes over the years to commemorate their milestones. Heritage units, in particular, show how special they are to celebrate and honor for what they have done for Amtrak. With that said, Thanks for watching.